There are new questions tonight about whether the Gilgo Beach murders could have been solved sooner. Investigators had a description of a Chevrolet Avalanche in their case files since 2010. A witness that year linked the vehicle to a man who met up with one of the victims found on the beach. But nobody tracked down the Chevy Avalanche and who owned it until District Attorney Ray Tierney of Suffolk County commissioned a task force to solve the case last year. It only took the task force 6 weeks to figure out the Chevy Avalanche was owned by Rex Heuermann. Joining us now is former Suffolk County detective and current county legislator Bob Trotta. Bob, that tip about the Avalanche was sitting in the files for more than a decade. You call this a major mistake by police at the time.
Yeah, if in fact that's true, and from what we're hearing, it is true, it is a major mistake. But you have to look back at the history of Suffolk County. Our chief of police went to federal prison. The last district attorney is sitting in federal prison, and the head of public corruption is in federal prison. Our chief of police, when he was a sergeant about 20 years ago, was caught with a prostitute on duty in a marked police car in uniform, and the county executive, when this was found out, he was the chief. He kept him as the chief, sending a message to all the rank and file cops. It's okay to have sex with a prostitute in your car. You could still become the chief.
Wow. I don't know.
People in middle America won't understand this, but this is actually what happened here in Suffolk County.
It's pretty staggering and therefore not at all surprising that the police at the time that all these murders were happening and the bodies were found basically told the FBI, yeah, it's no thanks, but no thanks. We don't need your help.
Yeah, I was actually in the FBI task force at the time, and the chief of police, who was with the prostitute, took me and 2 other detectives out. And then we had this whole MS-13 breakout, and this is just about the time this was happening. I mean, it's really unfortunate that this happened. I'm hoping that no one was hurt between 2010 and 2013. I want to applaud the District Attorney, Ray Tierney, who was a professional prosecutor for 25 years. In between there, we had another district attorney who was also the police commissioner, who was very young and inexperienced, and I don't think had the experience to put together a task force like Ray Tierney did.
Yeah, that was my next question. We now have, authority, police agencies, the FBI in several states looking for more evidence of more victims. That's a long time. We've got 12, 13 years between the time that we know he's been charged with his last murder. And if he really is a serial killer, most profilers say it would have been unusual for him to just stop. The point is, if they had found him, if they had followed the Avalanche tip, then God forbid we find more victims that could still be alive if they had made the arrest back then.
Exactly. I mean, I'm not 100% sure that that's true. I'm hearing that it is true. Everyone I spoke to related to the case. Unfortunately, I spoke to the former chief of detectives and a couple of other former chiefs who were in charge of that investigation when Burke was in the DA's office running it, and they had never heard of this Avalanche. They have never heard of the description of the gentleman, now the defendant, that, they would have been able to say, well, wait a minute, time out. What did you do looking for this truck? I just find it hard to believe that they would withhold information from their own superiors. But I can see that happening given the fact that the head of the district attorney's office at the time, and then went on to be the chief, was this guy, Jimmy Burke.
Right. Well, what you've just described.
Who probably told them, listen, don't tell your bosses anything. We're going to handle this here.
The witness who told police a decade ago not only about the Chevy Avalanche, but he described the man driving the Avalanche. He described him as a hulking man with bushy hair, and he looked like an ogre. And that it was enormous. That is remarkably on point when you look at a picture of Rex Heuermann.
100%. If in fact what we're hearing is true, this clearly should have been solved in a month 10 years ago. I mean, what do you do? I'm sure you know that the cell site locations were in a very small area in Massapequa Park. They were also in New York City. There's a train between New York City. Should you ride the train, look for a guy who's 6'4", looks like an ogre and wearing glasses, maybe driving a Chevy Avalanche. Ironically, apparently on Google Maps, you can go to his house and see the Chevy Avalanche parked in front of his house.
Oh, my gosh. This is not the first time that a car has been key to the arrest of a serial killer. The son of Sam was arrested in the 70s after his car got a parking ticket. No detail, no tip is too small.
Yeah, it's always solved on the little things. I mean, I did a murder case where I got a phone bill from a hotel in Singapore. and it solved the case. So it's the small things that always make it happen. Ironically, DNA in this case helps, but it doesn't. It's nothing without the car. The car was the key.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.